Happy to take questions, and I think our workers here are happy to take some questions too, if you've got some for them.
Mr Albanese, given the 2 overdoses yesterday of the vaccine...
So just out of respect for the workers, I'm happy to take other questions, but if there's questions about these issues, then this is an opportunity for the Parliament House Press Gallery to speak to some people on the ground.
We've seen in other countries that these companies have launched major campaigns against reforms to workplace laws. Are you prepared for that kind of fight?
Look, the fact is we need an economy that works for people, not people working for an economy. It's a fundamental difference of where we are as a society. And my view is that customers as well would be prepared to acknowledge that it's just not fair if they knew that people were working sometimes for under $10 an hour without any rights whatsoever. I've had some questions raised about cost. Well, Michael Caine outlined one of the costs. The cost of the current system is 5 lives being lost. Ashley's story, Ashley works in my part of the world. I see it. I see push bikes as someone who's very conscious about road safety, particularly this year I have been. You see riders taking risks, and if as a driver, that annoys people. Let's be frank about it. But there's a reason why they're taking risks, because if you have no rights and you have an algorithm that is pitting worker against worker, including the idea that someone actually might be given 10 minutes to go from a restaurant to a home, and on any reasonable safety basis that ride should take 13 or 14 minutes, depending upon whether the lights change or not. Might take 15 or 16, but if Ashley doesn't do that and he falls behind someone else, then they can therefore lose work. And it's not just blue-collar industries as well. We met yesterday with a worker in my office, Rena, who I spoke about in Brisbane as well. She's an NDIS worker. You now have apps with the NDIS whereby if someone is putting in a bid to do work for a particular amount and someone's bidding lower, they can get that. We see it with other apps, such as getting work done around the house, whereby you have a cascade down, a fight to the bottom. Australia is a better country than that. As Michael has said, 3 countries...